what you guys offered him as opposed to what Oklahoma couldn't offer him, what Brooklyn couldn't offer him, what Phoenix couldn't offer him was he was just allowed to be Kevin Durant, which is at the end of the day,
Yeah.
he's just one of the best hoopers, but I don't think his legacy is going to be remembered as one of the best leaders in the NBA.
I was looking at this actually like maybe 2 days ago. The final stats that KD had in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
I think he averaged like 35 points a game. And the thing about Kevin Durant is ever since he's been in the league, he's been insecure about him being second place to LeBron James.
Yeah.
And he's always wanted to one up LeBron. He's always wanted to be the best, be the number one. And I feel that now that I think about it, KD averaged 35 points in the final series, and that's not talked about enough.
It isn't.
And you know, that might be another factor that went into his decision of why he left Golden State, was that he was never going to get the respect that he wanted in Golden State, because this is Curry's team. He's the golden child.
Yep.
And KD was never going to be that for us. As much as, you know, KD has done for us, he was never going to be that because Curry is homegrown.
Yep.
You know?
I mean, you can even say that about Clay. You could say that about Draymond. I mean, those
Exactly.
guys were definitely ahead of the pecking order, and it's not a matter of, well, they joined, in free agency. Like, no, they were drafted. All three of those guys, were drafted by the team. So it always felt like he was in this competition with himself to figure out what his kind of purpose was with the team. And it's kind of, in a weird way, looking back at it, like if you, because it's easy for most fans of sports to look at a super team like that and have it with rose tinted glasses and be like, oh, very narrow minded, like, oh, well, this sucked, it ruined the NBA. And like, I was a Lakers fan. It was not fun to watch, right? For you guys,
Right.
Regardless, though, I will admit it was amazing basketball that was being played. It was like, watching, it was probably the best basketball being played on the planet by that team anywhere,
Yeah,
The thing for me that's kind of sad looking back at is that it feels like he doesn't really get the credibility and the love that maybe he should get, because he really did transform the Warriors into from being a really good team to an excellent, legendary team.
Precise. Yeah. And the thing about KD is that I've told you this. I to this day still think that in 2019 that was the best Kevin Durant that I've seen play.
Completely agree.
When he had that one-on-one with Pat Bev and Lou Williams in that Clippers series, that man was straight buckets.
Yep.
Like, he was getting straight buckets in that series. And against Toronto too, when he came back from that injury and he scored I think 3 straight 3-pointers.
Yep.
I think that's the best version of Kevin Durant that I've seen. And I think a lot of that happened was because of the interaction he had with Draymond earlier in the season. He said it himself. He locked into the basketball because he knew he was gone.